Hello to another episode of Stoneblock. What I did is I did tear down the smeltery on this side and put a smaller one here and prepared some stuff, everything off camera, and I'm sifting and this is getting full. That's why we are working on it here. And oh, wrong way. I finished the mob farm. So I put water in there, and this is player tip from Dark Utilities. It's stone and a head. It's quite easy, and we got good loot, honestly. There's one issue. 24 blocks to 32 blocks in a sphere around the player. Hello, Mr. Enderman. This is 22 blocks high or something like that. So if I'm there, the mobs are not really spawning or directly despawning, and yeah, waiting for the Mob of Evil. So what we got? A seared brick and a stone one, okay. Raw salmon and a great chicken egg, okay. Gold and an iron horse armor. Yeah. So what do we do today? Trying to get our ores in check. I could have used the seed bricks before. I made some. Yeah, what we need to do first is get storage up a little bit. So I removed some of the iron with diamond, and we got a lot of drops, especially grains of affinity with the diamond one and gravel, and that's what I'm looking for really, because you need it for Ender IO. Prosperity shards and the brief looks. We have some ancient spores for witch water, crashed forts, and so on. Flint, but no, we need to store the stuff somewhere, and that's where the drawer controller comes in. So I will put the advanced item collector in front of the drawer controller, and then he will then move everything into the connecting drawers. I think you know how that works. If not, the drawer controller can be an input and an output also, if you are using applied logistics, for example. And everything you put in there, he will put into drawers, and you can lock them. And when you lock them, you can only put stuff in there, and you can, if you take something out, it's still marked. Otherwise, it's empty like this. So what we want to take a look at is all those ore pieces. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 8, and I have 8 compactor drawers. Now there is one issue, and that's why I'm building this way. I want to ore double it by the smeltery, and that's why I put the space there for 2 smelteries. So one column, this column goes into the right smeltery, the left column goes into the left smeltery, allowing me to keep the ore separated, which normally would alloy. So we have to take a look at which ores are alloying. So when we take a look at gold, and we take a look at the molten gold, the usage of that, we can see it's alloying with silver, glowstone, redstone, silver. So we shouldn't mix gold and silver. So we have some gold. Let's put it in here. And the nice thing is that's directly making the next part of it. And we have some silver, I think. There. Double click and it will highlight it. So this must go in here. So what else do we have? We have copper. Molten copper will alloy with nickel and silver and tin. So tin, nickel and silver. Tin, nickel and silver. And let's hope that we don't... the tin doesn't alloy with anything else, like with silver. Because then we would have to needed to exclude it. Oh, but it needs energized glowstone, so that's nice. Copper, that's okay. So it will not normally alloy. That's good. So tin can go in here. We have some tin. And we have some copper, and the copper goes into the other. So aluminium. And aluminium shouldn't be together with copper. So aluminium must also go to the other side. And we said, let's take a look again at copper. Molten copper. Usage. Alloying nickel. Nickel. So okay. So let's take the iron from there and put it in here. And what do we have left? Osmium, osmium, osmium. Somewhere there's osmium. There's osmium. And we put it there. So this goes into the one smeltery there, and this goes in the other smeltery. It shouldn't combine, and then it's been pumped into a tank from Tinkers, and the tank doesn't alloy either. So let's get that going. Then we have some crystals. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Strange number of crystals. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crystals. Okay. So let's make it bigger. I also have 4x4 drawer, but 2x2, but I don't want to use them because I don't want to have a buffer chest, and I don't want to directly create upgrades for them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, let's put that then. Let us assume that we get some more crystals. Or we can check if we get more crystals. We do gravel sifting in the sieve, and this gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, not more. Let's take the whoop ore, and we take some lapis, and we take some emeralds, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 more. We will see how that goes. Should probably work, I think. The cobblestone is from building. So yeah, let's take a look what we need. We need some stuff to get this going. We will go first with the famous transfer pipes from extra utilities, because that's easy to make. Yeah, it's the only stuff we can even use at the moment. Let's take 2 of those. We did a lot of them. And then we need nodes. We need transfer nodes. We need some chests. 4th would be okay. We need stone. Oh, that's easy. This furnace is marvelous. I mean, you just put stuff in there and it just goes. So we do transfer nodes. 8 of them. We need... Do we need more? We could do more. Let's take 12. I will show you something. And we need transfer node fluids. And you could also go for retrieval nodes. Retrieval nodes work the other way around. This is extracting and this is sucking. The problem is you need 2 transfer nodes and then the ender pearls. On the other side, it would be cheaper because we put everything into 1, 2 ender pearls, and we get 2 of them, and we only need 2. Oh, let me think. 2 ender pearls. That would be even better. And an emerald, which is also possible. Let's make retrieval nodes. So we have 2 retrieval nodes, 2 transfer nodes. We made some, and some transfer nodes for fluids. So let's get rid of some stuff like the ones and the hammer and this and the cook. What else do we need? This. Oh yeah, we need an anvil. We need an anvil because I want to have flat transfer nodes. And flat transfer nodes you get when you have put a transfer node underneath an anvil and you get flat transfer nodes. Those are very cool. They are slow, but they work quite well. So let's take a look. We need to get this stuff up here, and this will connect. That's nice. We also need a hammer. so that we can disconnect the things. And so if I put a flat transfer node at the crate with shift, I think, or control shift, and it points the red to here, you see it? This means it's pushing in, I think in this direction, I think. And then we put the storage door in there, which is no problem because it has to go that way. And it doesn't work. Wah! Oh, come on. Mess. Where's the... Of course not. Oh, quest complete. And we put this thing on top again. The question now is anything moving? Oh, did I put it the wrong way? I think I put it the wrong way. Oh no, I removed it. Okay, let's put it this way. Oops. Everything is in there again. And you see it's now going. It's the wrong way, it's pulling it from there. You can remove them with when you have an item transfer in hand, or by breaking it. And now we have a total mess. And I don't have the crate. There's the crate. Oh. I don't want the boop boop. The crate. Okay. The door controller. So if the red is pointing to us, it should push. So that was correct. It's moving. Yay! So if you click on it, we can normally lock it, but we lock it this way. And we have this drawer. Okay, doesn't really matter which goes where. We can always change it afterwards. And yeah, we don't need to go back in here anymore. Let's light it up, even if we know that it's not spawning. We always make sure, and then we put more drawers in. And of course it goes backwards. And falls behind. So the best is that you put some blocks behind it. Let's close it up. We will need to go back in here again, but that will be done with when we do applied logistics. So everything should now fill up. Get rid of this. And then we need to see if that's enough or if we need to make more drawers. You can go around the corner if you use trim. Trim is a connecting block. But let's just do that. It's very small, but it gets the job done. And yeah. So let's take a look. So we move the pipes down. Let's get them to the place where they belong. The Smeltery Controller will go here. Let's take a look. I should have 2 Smeltery Controllers. Let's place them. So one will be here, and the one will be there, and the other one will be here. Borg. Not very good. Let's try again. So the other one will be here. We don't need to see them, but we need to pipe stuff in. So, and if I would have been intelligent, I would have taken my notes, which are in the chest. Oh my god. Doping! Basic drawers, we don't need this one. We don't need any seed bricks in there, and no cobblestone. On the other side, yeah. Inventory as well. We grabbed it out later. So. So we put this one here. And then we can pipe the things. So, and he will start pulling the afterwards, if it's a bricking smeltery, it will start pulling the chunks from the chests, from the drawers, and it should hopefully only pull the big ones. We will take a look. And otherwise we need to do a filter. Because I think he's stupid. We do filters. I think this... I think he's stupid. It will pull everything and then we will not be able to put anything anywhere. So we take one... We're missing sticks. Two. I think we need a third one later on. So let's make 3. Let's prime them. Don't have 2 at the same time in your hand, because otherwise you will do 2 at the same time. Not enough space. God. coal can go away. So we want to have copper ore chunk, iron ore chunk, osmium, and gold. And we can put this away again. Will be pulled in. So this is the left side. And then we need the right side. Aluminium, nickel, silver, tin. So that's the other side. That's the right side. So we go in here and put this one there. Come on. And put this one there, so it's filtering it. So if you now put this one there, you should be able afterwards to see that it's correct. We just believe that now at the moment. Come here and lay the other channel. Oh, broken. That's why you have a steel sharpening kit. And now I'm stuck because it's not a full block. But this works. And now I don't have any building material anymore. Okay, so you can take a look and the filter should go in the filter place. God. By the way, this is a derby. And it's now checking, and we should see stuff afterwards. So let's finish this and then call it a day, because yeah, it's a long session. So the lava will come down here, and yeah, I will get you back when I'm done. Just give me a second. Bye. Okay, so we are almost done. This one will be a smaller one to resemble this one a little bit, and perhaps I will put a window in here, I think. But if, as you can see here, it's it has already pulled the blocks. So what we now need to do is get a Crescent Hammer, which I have, but I think it's the wrong one because we need the one for next to utilities. But it could also work. Let's try this one first. So we need transfer roads with fluids. Oops, wrong way. And then we can pipe into these smeltery drains. So we take the pipes again. They should connect, and they don't connect. Okay, then we have an issue. They're not connecting because it's not fully formed. Yeah. That's the reason. Okay, good. We don't have an issue. They will connect afterwards, but the tank is not there. So We put this here, we put a transfer fluid in here, and we put that there, and then if it's finished, it will then pump the fluids into the Tinker's constant tank, and then afterwards we will pull them out here and so on. And I will do the same here. And as you can see, it's already a little glowing, so that he's on silver nickel ore. It's too cold. Not enough heat. Yeah, no lava. Okay, so that's the idea behind it, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you back next time. Bye!